We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the men's singles final. We have ended the previous stream, and this is now the only one. For all the marbles, chocolates, whatever you want to say, it is Sean Partridge and Mick Norton. Sean currently is 3-1 up, and looks like he has a black to go 4-1. Sean is looking very sharp. He's last night he played some of the best pool I've ever seen him play. He was flying around the table, potting everything, and he's looking really sharp here. But he's up against Mick Norton, who is a quality opponent, who has played some quality pool so far in this match. He's just not come out with the wins yet. The stream's ending. The previous stream just ended. It was a stream for the pairs, the men's and ladies pairs, and that stream has just ended, and this is the men's final. Oh wait, am I talking to anyone, or am I just yakking away to you here, Dan? Technical. Look, I can tell you, neither of these players will be impressed if we miss any of their master breaks. Oh, that sounds like Scotty Fraser. All right, I'm going to run over and see if I can grab him. Hold on a moment, folks. Sorry, everyone. My efforts to... someone said the stream's ending. You said the stream's ending. What? And then the stream abruptly ended. Ah, okay. Anyway. Okay. So that was caught on the stream. That's funny. Anyway. Yeah, okay. My efforts to get an assistant here. A co-commentator have failed miserably. But anyway. It's alright. Yes, come on, Switch. Sean Partridge, a.k.a. The Switch. Plays for Sandown Potters. Mark Eaton in the comments is the president of Sandown, so he's rooting for Sean. And yes, he is ahead, but he is up against a quality opponent, so anything can happen here. Sean's played a bit of a safety there. So this is open table. So Sean is comfortable leaving Mick this cut along the rail on the yellows. He must feel that either the shot is difficult or difficult to get on anything after playing it. That or he fancies the reds and is happy for Mick to have a go at the yellows, which doesn't surprise me because the reds have total coverage on the black. So yellows are faced with the problem of developing the black in order to make a clearance. So that's what Mick will be looking at here. That or he will just cover this hole and get control of the frame, which I don't mind, and that's a nice shot by Mick. He's not got complete coverage, but he's covering the direction all the reds are in, if that makes sense. So none of those reds down this bottom part of the table can go into that pocket. So now Sean's at the table and he's left basically nothing. So yeah, that was an excellent shot there by Mick. Sean has attempted to play a safety here. Ideally leave Mick on as little as possible, but he was struggling for options there because he was left so tight to that red. Do you know what this is a race to, Dan? The Lorenzo Josh match? Race to 11? Okay. Yeah, everyone is over on the... everyone is standing around the table. I mean, obviously this men's final has got quite the crowd around it, but the rest of the room is over at the... is it the seniors or the masters? I hope I haven't insulted anyone by asking that question. I think it's the seniors final between Lorenzo and... Yes, best of 19, Dan? Oh, so it's best of 10. Sorry, I'm talking about a different final, guys. Maybe... Oh, Mick has made an attempt to develop the black. And while the black looks like it goes to the top pocket now, yes, the out is extraordinarily difficult from here, but it's certainly possible. So that's a great effort there by Mick. I can't see much way of him. So if he screws back up this, I can't see a way he can hold off this ball on the left. Oh, okay. So he had the angle to come in. That's a really, really good shot. So now if he's able to hold, he can actually complete this finish. And this would be fantastic. Really top shelf finish here if Mick's able to complete it. He either needs to land straight on this yellow so he can follow through for the black to the top right corner, or with an angle to go into the black so that he can promote it further. And he looks like he's landed the second one with angle to go into the black. So he'll be really happy with that shot. And now if he's developing the black, he needs to... Well, he's going to have to play a good shot. Let's see how he goes about it. He might be able to just nick the black thin. Nudge it up towards the middle pocket. Okay, no, he was with a rather unfortunate angle there, where he couldn't quite get into the black, but he couldn't quite slip past that red to get onto the black to the top corner. So now he's got a really thin cut. And this is a very difficult shot for anyone. So let's see if Mick is able to produce a brilliant shot in this final. Oh, that is a great effort. That is a great effort. And it's in. What a shot! That is a great shot. That's a great shot by Mick to bring it back to 4-2. What a brilliant clearance he's completed there. He will be buzzing right now. I know he's 4-2 down, but he will be buzzing. It's a little bit all over the shop at the moment, so Dan's struggling with the update on the screen, but that is the ladies' singles, and it is a race to... Do you know the race to yet? Okay, we'll get back to you on that. Race to 9, we believe. Ladies singles. Sean to break here. 4-2 up. Oh, what a brilliant break. And unfortunately, he has come up dry. Brilliant coach and genius. The person who taught him that will be watching and will be happy I said that. But yeah, so Mick is now left with these wonderful looking yellows, except for the one the white is closest to currently. That yellow looks a bit tricky to deal with. From where I'm sitting, it looks like the only pocket it realistically goes to is the bottom left. So Mick may have to look at giving it a nudge or being very precise with the white ball. Oh, is he playing it now? Is he going to play the cannon? Yes, okay. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. What's he doing? Oh, he's playing 9. Yeah, that's fine. So he's cleared that out of the way. So now the yellow is... Ooh, he's left himself a little awkward here, I think. Unless this yellow passes to the bottom right, he's going to have to play a safety. given he's looking at this, he's most likely on it. I can't see the overhead. Oh no, we've got the overhead. Yeah, no, it's on. It's on. So yeah, he'll be continuing here. Just needs to find an answer to this yellow before. I don't believe it goes anywhere but this. Screw himself. Screw out so he's got the angle to roll this yellow to the top right and float down for the remaining yellow to the bottom left. I think that's most likely the way he'll go about things. Are we struggling with internet, Dan? What's going on? Oh no. Oh, okay. So no one can see anything happening.
Yeah, I'll just hear you saying it later.
Oh, okay. So this will all just jumble into one big mess of commentary. Right. Oh, but it won't be in time with the game. Okay. Oh, Mick. Oh, has that gone pear-shaped? I think that might have gone pear-shaped. He looks very close to this yellow, and he is. Oh, this, okay. Oh, that. Okay, now we don't need to wonder if that was a push shot or not, because it went enough. That's a terrible result by Mick. So everyone, Mark Owens will be joining, the Mark Owens, as he likes to be known as, will be joining me in a moment in the commentary. So we're going to get some expert at nice position on all these balls. And he'll be going to work on the reds here. I don't know if that's what he wanted. He's It kind of looked like he was out of position on the first shot, to be honest, which he wouldn't have been happy with, given that he had the free ball. But he's in position here, and I can't see him making much mistake here. These are the outs that at this level you expect the players to get, but still you can't take anything for granted. Just keep a tidy white ball, don't do anything crazy, and complete the finish. So he was able to hold for this cut down the rail. Actually disgusts me how easily he plays these shots, because they're not that easy. Well, not as easy as he makes them look. But he is flying at the moment, Sean. And Mick will be spewing that he was not able to capitalise on the huge dry break from Sean. Mick almost got there. He always had the issue, which the ball left on the table was always going to be Mick's issue, and he was not quite able to get on it. And that's what ultimately led to him missing. And now Sean's made no mistake in this clearance. And just 5-2 up. Well played, Sean, there. Alright, so this is Mick Norton to break. Let's see if he can make a statement by having a huge break here. Can you comment on the women? We can. I can. We. Sorry, I'm sitting here with Dan, but he's not on the commentary. Yes, I can. Yes, I'll glance over there. The men's final is typically much faster paced than the women's final, so there will be. Typically, how I approach this is focusing most of my commentary on the men's until it's complete, and then the attention goes to the women after. But yeah, I will be glancing over there and providing commentary on their match. Thank you, Dan. That was a Very nice break there by Mick. He will be unhappy with the white where the whites landed, but he hit those real nice and got a huge spread. Well, not a huge spread, but a good spread. Just to correct myself. I wonder what he fancies here. You could go either balls, to be honest. The black is free. That's not a consideration. It's just what is comfortable. The yellow to the right middle is blocking at least one of those two reds on the right hand side there. But the two reds on the bottom here are blocking one of the yellows to this bottom right pocket. And now it is blocking two. Mick will not be happy with that shot. He has demoted one of his balls. And now has a lot of work to do in order to complete this clearance. He may decide that it's now too difficult and he needs to cover this hole in order to have some security in the frame, but he has not done so. Yes, AJ? Okay, just look it up. Oh no, I think Mike's here now. Oh, that's alright? Alright. You. Okay, I am joined here by worthy substitute for Mark Owens. Introduce yourself, sir. As soon as the technology allows.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, marking in AJ Marshno. Now, for those of you who are watching, obviously we're checking out Sean Partridge and Mick Norton. We also have Nikki Howard and Stella Paru.
Now, are you sure that's how you pronounce your surname? Because I did not think that's how it was pronounced.
My surname? Oh, mate.
Are you sure you got your own surname correct there?
I got my own
Mr.
surname
Marshno
correct
or whatever,
whatever
you want to be calling yourself.
We can see Mick Norton in the pink shirt made by a sports girl, it looks like. No, the IPA pink shirts. We chose the feminine colours, which came out really nicely, as you can see. Can't tell too much on camera, but they look really good in person.
Yes, I agree.
I'm glad we agreed.
So
Mick on a long ball here.
Mick's
Just
on
pop down the end.
Yeah, Mick on the yellows. He decided to cover up on the left-hand side since he has the problem on the right-hand side with those two. Oh, he's played a huge shot there.
That's massive, isn't it?
He's played this. Hold on, can we wind that back 10 seconds?
Sure,
Dan?
I
Do I have to
go back
press
10
this?
seconds, please, sir.
Sorry, I just want to see exactly how that shot worked because it was too much for my brain to process without seeing it coming. Oh no, we've got some chaos.
Alrighty. Apparently we're meant to ignore what we see. We've got Dan trying to bring up
Mick.
Google.
Mick is not comfortable putting one ball at a time, ladies and gentlemen. He is an impatient man. He wants to get on with this
He
frame.
loves a double ball, the old Mick. That was the old two balls at once. He's
Played a very tidy position on the black there.
he's gotten out of that
And
well.
he will be very happy with this clearance. This is a delightful.
Incredible clearance.
Delightful.
Actually, this was really good to sit down to.
On the left-hand side frame, we just saw a free shot by Stella there, and she opted to clear the yellow.
So we've got a replay
Oh, here we go. Replay.
here from Mick Norton.
Oh, so he's
So he's played the cut.
Just,
He's
he's
over
played the
left-hand
cut.
side. He's hit the balls around about at the same time. That's a brilliant shot actually from that angle. That's fantastic. That'll actually launch him into a little bit of just a little bit of confidence too, which is probably
Just
what
a
he
little
needs, Probably what he needs at a 5-2
Deficit,
trailing
yeah.
behind with Sean.
Well, he did that before. His out to get the 4-2 was pretty brilliant as well. So, you know, he's certainly keeping Sean honest here.
He is indeed, and we are watching Nikki and Stella, so I can comment a little bit on Stella. So just in the commentary for those at home, Myself and Stella played in the mixed doubles. Now, we've played in the mixed doubles for, I think, 3 years in a row now. We've done pretty well in each of the years. We've gone over to Blackball Worlds. I think we finished in the semi-finals in the mixed doubles in our first year together. Did pretty well here. Now, Sean's had an unfortunate scratch there. And I've actually been fortunate enough to play in Sean's team this year. It's been many, many years since I played in the same team as Sean Partridge. I grew up with him as quite an influence in my pool world. So that's been good. We'll just see the scratch here, unfortunately. So he's had a monster break. And the white just making pace to the centre pocket there, unfortunately. And you can imagine Mick will be taking on the red balls here as the easiest out.
I've just been informed that Logan Brand has a bit of an emergency and has had to go and wipe away a very massive bogey that was dripping out of his nose. I hope that all goes well for Logan, and great to see some great play from the two individual finals.
So Scotty is saying that Logan might have had a bit of a sneeze and pushed a little bit too hard. We're not sure what's come out there, but he's had to have a bit of a wipe. Thank you there, Scotty Fraser. We have Mick Norton here coming to the table, killing the yellow ball over to the right-hand rail, just clearing a little bit of the traffic. Now this should be a clinical out of red to red to red to red to the black. So on this one, we'll jump over to the left-hand side table for Nikki Howard, currently getting the rest on the stretch. So we're now just joined back by Logan into the commentary box. How did that go for you, Logan?
Look
Was
at
that
this. Yeah, I just wrestled a panda.
alright? Just wrestled the old panda, he says. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately.
Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Rob. And it looks like while I was away, Mick has mastered. Is that correct? Oh no, that would have been a reverse, wouldn't it? Yes, because Sean was breaking uneven. Sean won a lag for one of the only times this tournament. And now look at this. The final is 1 frame separating them. So Sean's 4-1 lead has more or less disappeared. 4-1 lead. So I guess a 3-frame lead is now a 1-frame lead. That's a good shot on the left there. With the free shot, decided to remove the yellow. And now, Nikki, is it? Yes, Nikki has the option of snookering, which she has taken. It's a nice shot there. The
So
classic move your opponent's ball into a garbage spot and then snooker.
Absolute classic.
That's one of the brilliant parts of this rule.
On these tables.
Mick has come up dry. Let's see if Sean... Geez, the room has erupted there. The seniors final over there is...
And Stella's just missed the exit there. We're seeing the room erupt here with a couple of the masters and the senior singles going across the room there. That would be Justin Allen that people are cheering for at the moment.
Everyone's up and about.
They are roaring here.
And now let's see how Sean handles the reds, it seems. So the reds have well, the black's an issue, unless he plays it to the top left. And
the black will go to the bottom right or the top left, either one. He'll use probably use.
Oh,
the
you reckon
bottom
it goes to
balls.
the bottom right, do you?
I think so, but I think he's going to be using one of these bottom balls as a connector to take the black to the top left.
Oh,
anything?
On the overhead, it looks like he might be on this red that he's closest to. No, not quite. But that is his biggest problem, is that ball. I believe
Very
he's
difficult on this one actually
waiting.
with the overhead. Can we get the overhead on this one down?
You can see it on the
Just
left
on
hand
here,
side.
sir, for the viewers at home.
Yep.
We just had Nikki pump in a nice black, which takes her to a 2-0 lead. I do believe Sean is on that, just judging by the angle. He has called for a ref. He's come down on this fairly confidently.
Yep. Doesn't want. Yeah, okay. That was
Brilliant
a fair shot. And he's landed
unfortunately Chinese snooker.
horrendous. It is a touching ball Chinese snooker. It was a very nice pop by Sean, but unfortunately, no result to speak of. He's got the. I believe the only shot he has is this cutback, unless he plays some sort of safety. So the room has gone quiet, so I'll lower my voice.
Sean is reaching over. Not a bad little safety shot, sent it over to the corner of the table. This does leave the yellows a little bit of on a difficult pot, though Mick can now run this ball, his problem ball, down on the rail on the left-hand side down and leave Sean a difficult long pot if he misses on the rail.
Leave Sean very little.
If he does pot it though, he's got the yellow across the table. So this will be a key shot for how far he does roll with the white.
Yeah, he's playing your shot and he's played it nice. He's got coverage and it looks like he's left Sean absolutely nothing. Niente.
But I do believe he may be able to glance off that red that is at the top end of the table there. You may be able to see this bottom red here, just the way he's addressed the table.
Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind.
Oh,
when I said he left Sean nothing, I meant he left Sean fat on that roll into the right-hand side. But, you know, it happens. But Sean has left himself in an awkward position now. He couldn't really play much position there because it looked like it was quite straight on the ball. And on the left-hand side, what is going on over there, Dan? Do we know what colour everyone is on? Sean's played a bit of containing safety there. Try and leave Mick on as little as possible. Stella's at the table. And it looks like she's either on the yellows or it's open table and she's now on the yellows. One of those two, and she's left herself really awkward. She's very close to this yellow, which certainly limits her options. And it doesn't look like she's got any pot on, so she'll be looking at some sort of safety here.
So with the snooker background on Stella, we'll probably find that she'll run the white ball a fair way up the table. Leaving the white ball down the bottom of the table is going to be a bit risky with all the reds there, obviously, but pretty standard safety is to be running the white ball as high up as she can. So she may just bounce out on one of these yellows, promote it slightly, and just run the white ball as far as she can.
Yep, and as for the right-hand side, it does look like Mick is on and out to level the scores at 5-all.
Stella's unfortunately put the white ball into the centre there. It could be on a fairly clinical pot out here.
Yeah, Mick just got to keep a tidy white here. Looks like if he's able to get himself on the middle, the ball to the middle on the left-hand side, and then deal with the ball below the black, it will be home and hosed.
So we'll see if he's going to stun in place or run through on this one, which will determine where he's
Trying to
going.
make sure he's neat here.
He's played it brilliantly. He's got the gap.
Yeah,
Take
it
the
looks
yellow
like he didn't
beside the
hold.
black. Run the yellow down to the right-hand pockets, and he will run around that red on that bottom yellow for the black to the centre.
Yep.
He's slightly underhit that,
He's got to beat the red here.
but he will run the white out far enough.
Unless he tries to, yeah.
No, he'll go straight to the bottom pocket,
Yeah, this
run a
is-
little bit further out from the red.
Oh, okay. It looks like he's screwing back. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, because he had a rather awkward angle there, and if he played top two, he would have been close to the middle on the right hand side. He's underhit that significantly.
He can still hit it though. This is going to be a big cut.
That was a little bit careless from Mick. It was sort of a shot he couldn't really overhit, and he's significantly underhit it and left himself a much harder black than he needed to leave himself. But he's certainly capable potter. I can't imagine this.
And he's made the cut. Mick Norton has made a tremendous tremendous response against Sean Partridge. From 5-2 down, he has said, "Put that lube away, sir. You will not be needing it in this match." Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game.
Okay. Yeah, so back to the ladies' match here. It's a miss there on the yellow. And it does look like the red still passes to that middle. So I imagine reds will be having a dip here. Unless Nikki is uncomfortable going forward with the black tied up as it is.
So it looks to be able to see that Nikki can still pass for the red ball plant.
Oh, what another huge break from Sean. One of those funny breaks where you hit it so big that balls cluster up in random spots because of
unfortunately
blown away in so many different spots.
Yeah, unfortunately on the larger breaks, sometimes we'll see that the balls will spread, but because they've been hit so hard, they come back and they cluster themselves. The break on these tables, I think, with this type of cloth, is certainly going to be a controlled break these days. We're seeing a lot more technique from players as well. They're no longer smashing the pack as much as they were. We're often seeing the cut break as well. Have you attempted the cut break?
I have, and I've been sort of banned from using it due to
Sean
various
has played
reasons.
An extraction there, a little bit unfortunate. He's still on the cut to the
Well,
middle
unless
there.
he's on, if he's on this
And
cut.
he will run a little bit high off this red, which will then bring the white ball around for the middle. Difficult cut though. He's taking it down a little bit of confidence. I played that brilliantly. Hey, yeah. Oh.
The white actually stopped it going in.
Unfortunately, the battle of the white and the yellow occurred.
Well, at least the yellow didn't knock the white in, alright? You know, silver linings here.
Absolutely silver lining.
Alright, and Mick has a chance to go ahead for the first time in this match. And Sean hasn't done a lot wrong either. This has been... Mick didn't do a lot wrong when Sean pulled ahead, and Sean has not done a lot wrong for Mick to pull that back, and that just shows the standard of player we're dealing with here. And as I say,
commentator's curse.
as I say that, Mick has
Mr. Brand has given the commentator's
played
curse.
a rather horrible shot there and gone straight in off in the middle.
So we can
He will be
visibly
spewing.
see that Nick Norton is quite upset over that shot, as you would be. Completely understandable.
Yep, his first chance to go ahead, and it has been squandered. Sean is just using this red for... I honestly, that seemed way too cute to me. I don't know what he was trying to do. That was crazy. It's gone horrible. I wonder what his thought process was
I understand
there.
the thought process behind it, right? So he's trying to kill the red, open up the black so it can go to more pockets.
Oh,
to
okay,
promote
so
the yellow
promoting
to
the
the
black.
right-hand
Okay,
pocket. Just the idea was there, the execution was not.
So I'm the dummy for
Speaking-
not seeing how brilliant that attempt was.
Speaking of execution, we have just seen Stella play a brilliant snooker.
A
behind the
stellar
black.
shot, you could say.
An absolutely stellar shot. You, sir, are on fire. We have Dan joining in the commentary next to us. Thank you, Dan.
All right, let's see if Sean can recover from this debacle he has found himself in.
We have Stella on the table on the left-hand side, just quickly. So I feel like if Stella was to run this yellow ball up on the left-hand side and cover the pocket, it would be a little bit of a better shot, though she has promoted her yellow towards the middle pocket. Still a clever shot. Sean has played a brilliant shot there. He's just run short a little bit on... Look, it's worked out for him. He has run a little bit short in terms
Reckon
of
he can get
the
on the
distance, but
thin
this-
wick on the
This
yellow,
angle here...
smash into the red.
He may be trying to come into the black and just run the white.
Maybe he'll play this off the yellow. Oh no, he's going into it. Oh!
He's going into it. A fair attempt.
I reckon he fancies this cut too. That's a great effort by Sean.
So one of the things
Mick-
on
sorry.
commentary, mate, I like to try and get a little bit into the players as well. We've had the privilege of playing with Sean all week, and he has been playing phenomenally.
Oh my
so
God.
him taking a
Ooh,
shot on like
that's
that
a bit
would
of
not
driftage
surprise
there.
us.
Unless he's overcut that all the way. Either way, he's got coverage there, but Mick will be over the moon that he's back at the table after going in off there. He would have thought this game is over. See you later. 6-5 down, but he's back. And now we can punish Sean for the error on that first shot. And he's going to do that by snookering. And the object...
Bounced out a little bit there. I actually would not be surprised if Sean fancies himself to nick that.
Yeah, well, Mick's idea with the snooker here is in Blackball rules, the yellow covering the hole is a big problem, but when you have a free shot, you can just pot it. So Mick's trying to get a free shot here, but Sean has hit it. However, the hole is clear, so Mick got what he wanted from that shot. He will not be unhappy. Won't be too phased that Sean's potted that. Now he doesn't have to put it himself. And he's got a clearance here on the Reds to go 6-5 up.
And a lovely shot there from Stella, getting out of the snooker from behind the black, running the white ball up and down the table there. A bit unfortunate not to pot a ball there. And we have Nikki, who's played a nice positional shot. She potted the ball, run around the cushions to land the black to the middle. A little bit of spot a bother if she doesn't pot this, but this should be an easy drop in for her. And she's put that in with conviction. So we see Mick Norton on a fairly standard out here.
Yeah,
Mick Norton has been playing really, really well this week, actually. He
has,
obviously
yes.
to make it into the finals, yes, but we
He's
have
the top
seen
of the
some
stats.
very, very good pull from him, from a single team member point of view. He topped the stats, did he? Old
Oh,
Norton?
he's near the top of the stats. I think Brodie Conroy topped the stats.
Doesn't surprise me, actually. We did see a lot of very, very good pull from Brodie Conroy.
Played
every time I
remarkably.
looked over.
He went out in the first round of the single to Jason Tanaskovic 7-6
Yep.
in a rather epic match.
There you
And
go.
Jason was
Tanaskovic has the
also
wood.
near the top of the stats. So
Been very impressed with Tanaskovic, actually. He's played quite well this weekend.
he's looked rather clinical. Sean dismantled him last night. Not to any fault of Jason. Sean was
No, Sean
on
has
fire.
dismantled everyone.
Yes.
It's as we've just said earlier in the day. Luckily enough, in our team, we've got the two boys, Sean Walpole and Logan Brand, who are the shoulders of the team this week, and Sean being the head.
Interesting way of putting it. But anyway,
Absolutely
Mick just
interesting way of putting it.
the black just doesn't go to
Because
this.
the legs will follow.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, nice tidy white there for Mick. The black did not go to this bottom left pocket, but he's landed perfect to the bottom right. And here we go. Mick ahead for the first time in this match.
Let me see, a 6-5 lead to Mick Norton, ladies and gentlemen. This is a race to
10.
It's been quite an exciting race so far. Mick Norton being 2-5 trailing. Now to a 6-5 lead. On Mick's break also.
So that's 4 frames in a row on the trot.
And these breaks could be it. If he has a good break and a nice little snap, that's going to be on Sean to snap out of that mental sides of things
Yeah.
and deliver a response. Return serve, as they say.
Both players looking good here.
Nikki Howard on a commanding 3-0 lead against Stella Pardew.
Yeah, it's been pretty one-sided so far over there.
We have seen Stella playing very, very well, though. She's been
unlucky with the in-off. And,
yeah, she's been playing some very, very good shots.
Mick to break.
He's powered that.
That was a very nice break, and this is an interesting one.
This is a little bit of a tricky one. This one,
Yeah.
I do feel like I would be taking yellows on this one. We may even see Mick go aggressive here. This is very much his style, is to play aggressively. He may have a look at potting this yellow over the right hand bag there. And even running down the table, a little bit of top right hand side, coming off bottom cushion and knocking out that yellow. Feeling like he could be still on the yellow to the right hand middle pocket. If he has that angle.
I don't know if he needs top right on that, but that's if he's going yellows, that's certainly the shot to go for, because that's the one problem with yellows is the ball on the bottom left there. Reds have the issue of having balls covered by this. Oh, okay, he sees it different.
He certainly had a look at it.
And that's I highly doubt that's what he wanted.
No.
He's already out of position on this out. But he fancied the yellows.
We have Rob Carnell tuned in. Thank you for the stream, sir. We do appreciate the kind gestures. We also appreciate your commentary on the APPA 9-ball that you were commenting on, mate. That was really good. Thank you very much.
All right. Good on you, Rob. Okay, Mick's missed there.
May have been all Stewart, actually, now that I think of it. Could be...
So we mentioned that the one problem with the Reds was that yellow on the top right, and Mick first shot potted it, and second pot missed. So Sean is left with a good opportunity here. It does look like this red to the right hand, just below the right middle. It does look like that doesn't actually go. So Sean's played a safety here, keeping it tight. He's lost his lead, and he's
drawing back.
Wanted to settle himself in more.
That is not a surrender, it is a reset.
Mick is like a good wine, gets better with age. I wonder if he's talking about Mick Norton there. He certainly is.
He's certainly talking about Mick Norton. There's only one
on
the tables here.
Yeah, but there is,
and Jamo certainly knows his wines.
Does he?
Actually, yes.
The wine man.
He's always sucking on a good wine. Good old Jamo.
It's good to know. Anyway, fun facts with AJ.
Get to know the players, mate.
Oh, Mick has got reasonably fortunately going off there, but
and he's held the white on spin there. This is where the jaws differ on.
Actually,
on these tables.
it would have been unfortunate if he went it off, because he's had to swerve around that and he's hit his ball. Okay, he left Sean on a combination shot there.
Two clips on both sides of the table. We've seen a double from Stella to put the red with the yellow to go into the top left hand corner. I apologise, and Sean has played the glance off into the middle.
Rob Bowen, another known wine drinker, is commenting on the various brands there. And Matt Mercott, who saw me drink wine once, and perhaps the only and last time I will ever do so. That's what he's talking about there.
Reds or the whites for you, sir?
Reds before the other night. We'll never touch it again.
We're just seeing a little spit out there on the yellow ball into the middle pockets.
Yeah, the middle's unforgiving at pace.
It's been one thing that some of the elite players were saying they do not like about the Supreme tables is the spit out of the balls when you pump them in directly into the heart of the pocket as well.
Yeah, because it's rubbish. I mean, it should take the ball and you should be able to do creative things off the middles, but you're limited by the table design, which is just, it leaves a bit of a, bad taste in your mouth, let's say.
Absolutely, and Stella has just missed the cut on this yellow, but then she's rear-ended the ball and sent it up to the top right-hand pocket there. A little bit unfortunate not to pot it, but would have been in a lot of trouble if she did. It does secure her a pocket though. She takes control of that corner very well. So we're seeing Nick Norton taking control of this game himself. He's going to cut this over the right-hand side. As long as he lands on the top-hand side of the black.
If he clips the red, he'll still be on the yellow.
I don't believe he'll touch this red. It looks like
he's pointing.
He's
wonder if that's considered coaching to his partner. Would have been in the doubles as why I brought that up. Anyway. Oh! He's overcut.
He has overcut that, unfortunately. He landed on the yellow. But now we're going to see Sean approach the table, having a bit of a wander.
I wonder if Sean will be looking at a safety, because his red right below that yellow to the middle is still not
Absolutely
on.
not will Sean be looking for a safety here, I don't believe.
Oh, you don't reckon?
No, if it was,
right.
if it was me as a left-hander, I don't mind this shot.
Oh, I didn't know
Of
you
leaning
played
over
with
the
the cue in the
table.
wrong hand.
All my life.
I'm surprised no one ever taught you otherwise. Sean, he's played that same shot about 3 times this frame. Let's see if third time's a charm, and he finally gets the foul. And with a foul, he will be clearing that dead red. 4-0 to Nicky on the left there.
We're just seeing that Nicky put in another black for a commanding 4-0 lead.
Commanding.
Absolutely commanding. And this is where that mental fortitude kicks in of can you come back from these? And we spoke about this a few times, where one player has won 4 in a row does not mean the other player cannot. It's that mental strain you need to pull yourself out of the hole. As long as you can think of it in that shot.
Nice name in the comments. Congratulating Sean on his shot. Thanks, mate. Anyway. Alright, so Sean with a free shot here.
I don't think he's going to be pulling ball in hand. I have a funny feeling he'll just be nicking out this red over to the middle pocket.
Giving this a nice little nudgerino. Developing shots. Oh no, he's just going to pop the yellow.
Pop the yellow. Even smarter, sir.
Yes.
That's why you're on the table and I am not right now. In the commentary box. Can't even get that right.
Yes.
So he'll be pumping his ball down, hoping to knock out that yellow, which will be promoting yet another pocket for the black to go into.
This is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, nice shot, yeah.
Yep, certainly opened it up now.
That's a very confident shot, just because if he flicked enough of the yellow, it could have gone pear-shaped. But Sean's just...
above the black now, which is nicely done.
Interesting. Well, I do wonder why he's playing this ball, because I would have thought these 2 balls to the middle can be awkward if... when you have to land on 2 balls to the middle, things can go weird.
He took this early because he wanted to get rid of this problem ball to the centre here. This is his hardest shot on the table. Having
This
2,
one?
Absolutely, that one. That one would certainly be the hardest shot on the table for him.
Yeah, it looked real difficult there. Nice shot by Sean.
And at the moment, while Sean is playing at the top of the crucible here, he makes every shot look easy.
Patience is a virtue here. Yes, these tables are right next to each other, so the players will occasionally need to wait. Oh, Sean has left himself horrendous here. Really underhit the shot. He had to wait for the table on the left-hand side, and it seems he just went down and played the shot without much attention to detail, and as a result, he's left himself here on a tough cut.
And you know what he says? He says he loves a tough cut. He does not mind buying the budget meat at Coles for the tough cuts.
Actually, if I may correct my commentary there, I believe he deliberately left himself there so he could play a harder shot just for the stream. Thanks, Sean. We appreciated
Absolutely
it.
stream
And
content.
he made us look stupid at the same time.
Nope. He kept that one in the slow cooker, and that is the tough cuts right there.
What's the prize money for the 2 finals? Great question. I believe actually, you know what? I have no idea. I'm going to go check it right now.
$3,000 to the winner. $2,900 to the winner of the men's singles, I do believe. We will also find out about the women's in a second. Sean has just done a runner to go check the paperwork. He's very good with his numbers, so he won't forget on the way back.
So what did you say the prize money was, AJ?
$2,900, I believe.
For first,
For
and what
men's
was second?
singles.
And what was second?
We
Thanks, Dave.
did not attempt.
Okay. Well, you were spot on with the first, and second is $1,350. It's actually a huge gap.
Yes, it is. There's usually a huge gap for coming first and seconds. Thank you for the context, Mr. Brown.
You're welcome. That's my math there.
Love that math.
Yeah. Quality math.
It's almost like my beautiful partner's maths, where she says if you get it for half price, it's a bargain, but you still have to spend the money just to get the discounts. She loves chasing your discounts.
Wait, what? I don't even understand.
Speaking of the ladies, I don't understand either. That's why they call it girl math.
Oh dear. Anyway,
speaking of the ladies,
we shouldn't say that.
Nikki and Stella battling it out here.
Oh, look at this.
Stella's double the yellow to the top there.
Yeah,
Actually,
that was a
result
good
too.
effort because she wasn't on the pot there because she was half snookered. Massive shot in the match. Yes, it was a huge shot. Sean with the nerves of steel there. And yeah, that was fantastic. 6-all. Both players, it seems, have left the arena, as we'll call it, to, I guess, compose themselves, go to the loo, maybe buy a drink.
They're just discussing the money split in the urinals.
Bit of collusion.
At the moment, guys. So 2,900 for first, 1,350 for second.
Yep.
They have actually heard Logan say that there's quite a bit of a difference between the two, so they're just discussing on how they're going to split it evenly now.
Yeah, a bit of negotiating, like, I don't know, do you really think you're that likely to win? Oh, maybe, Please, I'll eat you for breakfast, mate. I imagine this is how the conversation went down.
I can only imagine ending in a thumb war.
Yeah, well, actually, a thumb war is a great way of resolving things without getting kicked out by security.
Absolutely. Some people think it's paper, scissors, rock, but that's very aggressive.
No, that's really old-fashioned.
It's just aggressive.
Yeah.
Nikki approaching the table on reds.
I see, Jamo. Well, I wonder if Sean's reconsidering that right now. Thanks for the inside info there, Jamo. Jamo with the knowledge.
Jamo's always got the knowledge, I tell you. If there's a man that knows money, it is him. He knows everything else. Don't you, old Jamo?
Great shot there by Nikki. She's just got one red over the hole to get on this black on this side.
Fantastic pot, wasn't it? It's a fantastic long pot there.
Yeah.
So Nikki looking to screw back here for the black. She has taken the right hand line. Unfortunately
landed on a bad line there. Maybe this is the Sean Partridge strategy of land worse so you can play a nicer shot for the stream. We appreciate Nikki for that.
And
she's
overcut
it.
That
was a great effort on such a difficult putt.
Absolutely. Nearly put the black ball over the pocket there. And we have Mick Norton addressing the table. I love that fluoro pink shirt, Mick.
Look how deep that yellow is in the hole. It didn't fall. Those balls really deep in the hole. A little bit harder to get position off than you would expect. You can't really hit a rail because you're always hitting jaw. So you sort of just need to screw off it. Anyway, just a bit of info for you lads and ladies out there. Oh, Jamo just made that up. Okay, anyway. Forget what I said about the split there.
That's not like you, Jamo.
Look, never let the truth get in the way of a good story, lads.
Great shot there by Nikki. She has not let the good story get in the way of the truth. Old Nikki. And now we see Stella with an easy yellow to the middle.
Mick Fess at the table and fancies the reds, it seems.
Played it high, which is really good. It's left her on the bottom side of the table to play the cut for the yellow. This is still going to be a very, very difficult shot. I would like to see Stella put this in just to try and give her two things. One, a little bit of confidence, and two, put her on the map here.
Yeah, there's one thing I know about playing the final earlier. Before you win your first frame, you are feeling the pump. Like,
And she
Never.
has put that in.
Oh, that's a
very, very
brilliant
good
shot.
by
What a great
Stella.
way to get on the board.
She absolutely deserves this frame. She's fought hard for it. Still has this last ball to get onto the black here, but absolutely deserves this.
Well done. Great finish.
That's a great finish.
That's fantastic. Right, and Mick missed the red on the right-hand side and has left Sean a chance on the yellows. Now, typically, a common thing you see when you've got a ball on the rail with a ball on the hole, over the hole on the same rail, is running the ball down along the rail because it makes a bigger pocket. However, this pocket is not bigger because the ball is so deep in the hole. He can only pot this if it would have gone in anyway. Oh, never mind. Actually, that would have missed.
just anything that's managed just throw it out. Completely throw it out.
Oh my
just
god. Sean, it's like Sean did that just to spite me. Anyway, he's missed that. That's karma.
Over the hole. Just a quick score
I like
update.
Sean for the miss there.
A quick score update on the seniors, which you can see in the background. We have third and fourth place playing off of David Vickers and Jamie Keane. We have David Vickers of 3 and Jamie Keane of 8 in races to 10, I believe. We also have the finalists of Lorenzo Ernstein and Joss Mruka. Lorenzo leading the charge at 8-4.
Alright, Mick back at the table on the Reds here, and the Reds are looking pretty fantastic right now.
We've had a fairly well spread break by Nikki there. A couple of clusters on the red in the middle, and the clustered red and yellow down to the bottom left-hand side of the table. Be interesting to see how the ladies address these balls through the match. We have Mick, who looks like he's slightly landed. He's underhit it. He's shaking his head. He's not terribly happy about that.
Yeah,
should be able to hold the wide ball fairly well on this, but he's going to have to hit it a little bit harder than he wanted to.
Yeah, he also has to make sure to get back to that ball at the middle at some point, which is a bit of white ball travel necessary there.
Have white ball, will travel. He's played that nicely if he kisses the black there.
Oh, he
That's a brilliant
has,
shot.
hasn't he?
That's a brilliant shot. So now he can dolly the white ball down towards the cushion, leaving himself a nice angle to bring the white ball. If he lands straight enough, he'll go one cushion towards the middle. Or if he lands a little bit higher, he will take 2 cushions of the bottom to the right-hand rail and bring the white ball towards the red in the middle. All determined on his position of play here.
Yeah, right.
He's left himself some brilliant angles, so now we'll see him go off 2 rails here and bounce out towards the middle, just past that yellow.
Well, you don't think he'll just roll it up, just overcut it, float the white up? What do you reckon?
I don't think it'll be in his favour to roll the white up. If he lands on the cushion, he won't be able to screw back or stun for the black, whereas he needs to...
So you reckon he'll screw off this rail, do you?
I think he needs to go high enough. Come off 2
Well,
rails.
he did what I said. But anyway.
That is the 2 rails, mate.
How is it
1,
2
2.
rails? Oh, that does
Bottom
not count
rail,
as
top
2
rail.
rails when he's cut it on the... Okay, whatever.
There's certainly 2 rails off the ball. Ladies and gentlemen at home, let's start a poll.
How many rails did Mick just hit?
I believe there was 2 rails, bottom rail and side rail.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Gemma,
how many 2
Gemma,
rails
you know
did
everything,
Mick
Gemma,
just
we
hit?
need your expertise.
So we just said the same thing in different ways, you know what? This is just how different minds work, creativity.
That's why we have a left and a right on commentary, mate.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
Frontal
you
lobes.
play with the cube in the wrong hand, the cue in the wrong hand. I played in
So
the...
now we see Mick lining up. Detrimental black here. This is going to take him into the lead again.
Yes, here we go. Pressure. And he has
And he's nailed
got it in the centre of the hole.
Let's put that in.
Congratulations, Mick. It was a very
It's a
well
good shot there.
well done
Good
out
control
there.
of the white ball, especially after the
those very
2
well.
rail positional shot on his second last ball.
7-6 race.
And we see Stella playing.
There you go, Gemma figured it out.
Same but different, Jomo. Thank you.
Same but different, yeah, exactly. How many, Gemma, how many rails did he hit?
Might have to get a CueballTV replay just to end the argument.
Okay. Watch the replay, Logan. Quiet, Matt.
You can watch the replay, Logan.
All right, Mick ahead, and with the break.
And we have the boys cheering.
Oh, that was not a very well hit break. I don't know how to describe it, but they didn't really go boo like they normally do when you get a nice connection. He only hit 1-2 rail. Thank you, Seiko, for the support here.
They hit 1-2 rail. I love it.
It's a very diplomatic answer
Jamo,
there.
That could have been your answer.
Yeah,
Could have
true.
been your answer, mate. I expected better.
Jamo will come up with something equally brilliant, all right? Just you wait.
Oh, time's passed now. Time has certainly passed. And what a good shot that was by Stella.
You'll load
by
up
the way.
ChatGPT and put in the
now
thing. And
she can play this red up. So play the red in, play the white ball up. And she left herself nice angle on the cut now to bounce out for the black as well. So we'll just have a watch on Stella to see if she puts this in. This will give her a little bit of confidence coming in at 4-2.
Yeah,
It's not,
certainly.
especially after a couple of really good pots. And Nikki has to sit on the sidelines and watch this. And this is where we discuss, keeping yourself either in the game, getting yourself out of the hole. Now Stella not too happy about that, as you can see with the expressions on her face. But this is potable by Stella. She doesn't run too much of a risk of going it off. But she's going to cut the face of it by the looks of it.
oh, she's cut it. She's tried to
Very
cut
good
that.
attempt at That's she has unfortunately knocked the other yellow on. Wouldn't say it was a problem ball, but it was a ball on its own at the top. Very difficult to get onto. At a later
Yeah,
point in the game.
she just didn't hit that red real nice. She just needed to stun out a little bit for the black, and then she would have had an easier cut. Oh, Sean has gone full sendage there to get his red out, and it's on to the middle now. Nicely done there. Jamo's told Dan, rumours, come on, Sean, let's start to lift, man. I believe he was lifting earlier today, Jamo. The old Jime.
Jimo.
That's his relaxation method to get ready for the big match. That's why he's got the biggest biceps in Victorian pool. He's played a safety here.
Doc. Is that Doc Jeffries' serve? The Doc? I hope so.
Oh, I would have thought it was
is.
Halliday, isn't it? But
G'day,
maybe it
mates.
is.
I haven't seen you for
Oh, it
for
is
a
Doc
long
Jeffries.
time,
I'm
Doc.
sorry, I assumed it was Halliday.
That's very offensive.
Yeah.
You too, Logan.
It's offensive to everybody.
Absolutely. Especially me to sit next to this. My God, man.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. And now we're seeing Stella come back to have a shot on the black. There was an attempt at a safety there by Nikki.
Yes,
Doc
it
Jeffries,
is. Sorry,
hi,
Doc.
mates.
Yes, it is doesn't quite help us because we said a lot of things there.
There was very many sentences which were made.
Time to switch on, Sean. I agree. Let's see if Sean can flick the switch. He's known as the switch.
Sean, known as the switch.
Known as the switch, yeah.
Will he get himself turned on, or did he just turn on himself?
I think Rob made the mistake of
Is that
saying...
the same but different, Jamo?
No, I think Rob made the mistake of saying switch on to Sean once, and Sean's never let him forget it. So that's why Sean is now the switch.
There you go, Rob Bowen.
Come on, Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo's doing really well. He's 8-5 up. He was... Oh, was he not? 7-0 up at one point, Lorenzo there? And he's now 8-5. So that's really tightened up there. If you do want to watch the stream with Lorenzo, Mitch, look up, is it Bappa on YouTube?
Yes, so we either have the Blackball Australia, the BARPA Facebook page, or CueballTV on YouTube. We do have all the matches streamed there at the moment. However, you can check the live scores on Pool Stats If you go to national events, Blackball Australia event, and just go to the men's, the seniors, or the masters, whichever you want to watch, or the women's. We have Mick Norton, who is lining up the yellow beside the black there. That's very sweet that Steve Halliday's missed the time with the wife. Sometimes, as pool players, I'm sure we've all been there, but we do make the decisions of choosing pool over loved ones sometimes.
No,
intentional.
Mitch.
We do love both, I swear. Pool and wives.
I do wonder if this yellow passes to the right middle there. It looks really close. I would think since Mick is potting balls that it does
It would
go.
be on, yes, I
Yeah.
would assume. And he'd be taking it now, would be the time.
Right now, you reckon?
No, he probably needs a positional to
well,
sort of
okay.
take it. But this is going to be the turning point.
Yeah, if he gets... Oh, this looks... he might have to take the one on the left first.
Yes, may have to change the way he's going. Hello to Mitch Adams from Geelong. G'day, mates.
Yeah, and he's done that. Oh, he's missed it. That was not an easy pot, everyone.
Yes, Doc, I've said hello a couple of times. Good to
It's
see
Doc
you,
Jeffries.
Good to see you
Hello,
watching
Doc
the stream,
Jeffries.
mate.
Oh, sorry, I just ignored someone who said hi to me. We walked past.
That's a brilliant pot. Brilliant pot by Sean. And we got Logan, who is now currently in stitches.
Good comment,
it's
Jamo.
obviously an inside joke
Anyway.
that the chat does not know. Care to enlighten us, Logan?
No. Anyway. Sean's at the table here.
So he's just played a brilliant pot of a ball to the middle. He's run the white ball up and landed where he is. He's still on the red to the left-hand middle, then playing the red to the right-hand middle.
Oh, they've both fallen victim to the middles. Sean missing it high there. And now Mick, it looks like he's either got a very thin cut here. Ooh, that looks so in-offish. No, maybe it's just missing to the... but regardless, it's going to be very difficult for him to get on his remaining yellow. So I wonder what shot he's going to play here. Let's see what he comes up with. If he's playing some sort of safety...
I have a feeling here the right shot would be to play either the double or just the yellow into the rail and run the right ball, drift it down to the bottom right-hand side of the table.
No,
He
he's
has
gone the
played
cut,
putt.
and he's been able to hold. That was a really good shot.
He's been able to hold it, but I think now
That
he
did
should
not look like he
snooker.
could
I
hold
did-
on the
Did
string.
not look like he even potted from here. To be
Yeah,
honest
no,
with you.
yeah, it looked dodgy as, but he's
As
just
you can
got
see,
it in.
the pocket sucked it in like a vortex.
Bit of suckage.
That's a Hoover pocket, that one. Officer Doofy.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna find out if this goes. I mean, if this didn't go, I do wonder why Mick was putting all the balls before, because he made no attempt to get this out. Maybe this is going to be a nice tight safety here in an attempt to get the free shot,
Still lining it up like it goes.
or for Sean to leave him on. Now we'll never know if it went.
No,
Because-
we won't.
Yeah, the black didn't move and it didn't go, but that miss is
I'd love to
Giving
get.
Sean an
I'd love to
opportunity
get
here.
into the mind.
double with top. So Gemma doesn't reckon it was on.
Just a minute, it didn't look on, but we're not at the table to
No, we're
quite
not.
tell, unfortunately.
Oh, hello. Is that yellow on? No, he's not. Sean's played a nice snooker there, I think.
No, I think he can nick that.
You reckon?
Yeah, he can absolutely nick that. And
Okay, then
and
that's
to be honest,
not a
I-
good shot
I
then.
think with the nick, he may even be able to pot that.
Alright, we'll see what happens here. He's on the rail, makes it a little bit harder. But if he can nick this, then it was not a good shot by Sean.
Maybe not the nick.
No nick? To nick or not to nick? This is tense, ladies and gentlemen. The room is reasonably silent. Scott Davison, a victim of Sean, it seems, at Perth.
This is the way, Scott Davidson, respect of the genius. So Sean's quite an accomplished player over the years, has certainly made some Victorian state teams. He played the junior worlds growing up through with snooker as well. Quite the talented family actually. So Sean was brought into the scene by his late father Bernie. Lovely man, obviously people would know down at the Potters Pool Comp, the Bernie Cup.
Chase was just at the table, and I believe he said this was not a total. So that means he can do a thin nick, but if it's that thin of a nick, then the yellow will not go into the pocket. So that's why Mick jacked up there to look at a swerve. Didn't fancy it. He's gone back. He's decided he's going to play the one rail escape. Since it's not a total, he needs to hit a rail here, which he has done.
Hasn't landed too bad here.
Yeah, he's left Sean tight to the red.
Sean will just play a tippy-tappy.
Tip-tapperoo. Tippy-tappy. Nice shot there, Sean. Left.
Now obviously he's
Nick
going to be playing
snookered.
either a 2 or a 3 rail escape here of Norton.
I wonder if he goes off 1, 2, 3, 4 rails and tries to pot the yellow to the top left. What do you reckon, AJ?
Well, I reckon if you were Chris Jolly, you would certainly be taking
Have a
the
crack?
4 rail escape, and you would nail it.
I agree, it was a good effort by
Not going to
Mick.
lie, he on a straight shot he might struggle, but on a 4-ball rail escape, good old Jolly can put it out and put it in. So good shout out to Chris Jolly, my doubles partner. We did well, sir.
Sometimes when the
And also
4 rail
to
escape is there,
Dutchie.
just got to send it.
Just got to send it. Lick the stamp, put it on.
Oh, I
close the
wonder if he's...
envelope,
Oh,
and
okay.
Send it.
It looks like he is massaging into the side cushions to straighten up the white and then to come down on the line to hit the yellow. Oh,
Played
yeah,
as well.
see,
A little bit
he didn't get
unfortunate,
quite enough swerve on that. So it's a difficult shot today to play because you're putting side... So you're trying to swerve the ball to make it straighter, and then the side takes off the cushion.
All the while,
but he had a good
jacking
crack
up
at
high. All the while, jacking up quite high.
and he was snookered. But he had a good crack at it. He almost got enough to hit the yellow there. Anyway,
So
Sean with the free shot.
we've just seen Jamie Keane walk over with the iPad with a demanding 10-3 win. It's given the thumbs up and the fist pumps. So
He is
obviously Tamara
flying.
and Lexi at home will be absolutely ecstatic. So congratulations to Jamie Keane on the win. Very well deserved, mate.
Sean's decided to land this side of the balls.
We also have a score update of Lorenzo Ernstine.
Sean will
and
not be
Josh
happy with
Muka. Lorenzo leading 9-5.
sorry, Sean has to play a bit more of a shot here than he would have liked. Oh, and
He's landed close.
is this garbage or is this
close for
fine?
comfort?
This looks like garbage. You might have to play a safety here.
Well, let's see what the shot happens. It could be hot garbage if he puts this in.
Yeah, true.
Because he'll have to put out the fire if this goes in. Come on.
I mean, if he hasn't attempted this, he's well aware that if he misses it, the frame is over and he loses. And he has overcut it.
Overcut it.
How
is
left
that
Mick
possible?
on Sean.
Almost was the hot shot by Sean Partridge there.
Sean made a bit of an error there. Snooker, I agreed with the snooker jammo, but Sean was confident on the pot. And now Mick is going to have an 8-6 lead in this race to 10. F's in the chat from Jamo. Let's see if Sean can fire back. Come back swinging. We want to see 9-all in this final, naturally. Because who doesn't love a Hill final?
Everyone loves a Hill final.
The
But
hills are
Sean
alive.
is certainly going to strap himself up into the saddle here, and he will keep on riding in these frames.
Will do. As for the ladies double, it's good to see it getting closing up, and that's a very nice snooker. That's a very nice snooker. That's difficult to play. There's a lot of balls to keep track of when you're planning that shot. You got to track the path of the red you're hitting that you want to snooker behind, and where the other red is going, and then when the white is, and she's played it. Nikki has played it perfectly.
I feel sorry for you, mate. I don't know. That doesn't go through my head. I just leave it. Now she's missed
Yeah,
two
you just leave it
balls
on.
both of those.
That's the issue.
Unfortunately. No,
Yes.
just hit and hope. Hit and hope, mate. Easiest way to go. Can't be disappointed. That must have been the finest of hairs. She's decided to play from where the white ball lay.
Yep, just decided these are easy enough. Let's just roll them in. I wonder if it looks like she's a little bit awkward here. This looks very straight.
I think
If it is, she'll have to play the black to the top left pocket.
I think she's just going to stun it softly.
Oh, okay, she's opted to
smash it
screw
with
back,
bottom.
and she's gone
She's now
way
unfortunately
too
snookered
far.
herself. So this is going to be quite a difficult out for Nikki
10-9
here.
Sean
She's
predict.
just called total.
Can we put a poll in the chat?
We have Maddie
Dan?
Pearson, who
Do you know how to create a poll?
called the total snooker.
We can
with
get
the
people's
rest in
predictions
hand.
on the
For
score
the Wannable
from here.
boys at home, he was lucky to get back up without that rest.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn my mic.
And she's just glanced off the black, got now the snooker and a scratch with the white.
So chaps, no
Maddie
poll.
Pearson just checking over to see if it actually was a foul, even though he's collecting the white from the pockets.
Nice shot there by Mick.
Yes, Scott Davidson. Shout out to Buzz and Justin Allen for the doubles. Well played, fellas. Very, very good to watch.
10-8 Mick. Another prediction in the chat. Mick looks
Stella's
good
used
on
her
the
first
red
shot
here.
to promote the black here. And is now playing up the table.
Oh,
She
the
has
fresh
unfortunately
airy.
missed the yellow. That will be a foul. Now, during the exciting times, we have just had Lorenzo Ernstein take a 10-5 win versus Josh Muka. Very, very well done to both players. I've had the pleasure of playing with Josh over in South Africa. We've had quite a good time over there. Good player, pots well, very smart on the table. So unfortunate to see him lose, but it's nice to see Lorenzo win as a fellow Victorian.
Yeah, Mick has just... Mick on his previous shot cut the red to the middle and landed basically glued to his red on the top there. So he didn't have many options, and he's played a bit of a glance-off shot there. And Sean is now on... Oh, that's already gone badly for Sean. Looks like he's killed that yellow on the black. And so now he's going to... Oh, he's trying to go into it there. That's interesting. I thought he might roll that in and get good angle on the one below the black to stun into it and then come up the table. But he's opted to go into that with top there. And it's unfortunately not landed very good here. Unfortunately for our 9-9 prediction. Well done, Lorenzo. Yes, Lorenzo, congratulations on your win there. He will be flying. Lorenzo saved us from the car breakdown that happened on our way up to Canberra. Thank you, Lorenzo.
So that sounded very unfortunate, just like that leave. So this was a little bit like that car breakdown.
Yes, there's a
And the
car
white
breakdown
ball
leave.
was travelling, and it stopped part way of where it should have been. So Sean is very, very close. I do not believe he's got the angle to slice this over to the middle. So we shall see one of the smart shots by Sean that he's known for. That's why he's called Genius as a nickname.
Ah, is he?
Absolutely, he's Shawnee G.
Not because he wears glasses?
He didn't wear glasses up until recent years. He's starting to get old and show his age, as you can see. He's always been bald from a young bloke, though.
How about the shout out for the King's Cup on the June long weekend at the Harmony German Club. Logan, you and your mates that were at Albury would love this tournament. Jamo, are you coming? King's Cup, from what I've heard, because I've never been myself, is a fantastic tournament. No one has anything bad to say about it.
I've never heard a bad word. I've heard nothing
Long
but good
races,
things.
great field, brilliant players, and at this event, the Harmony German Club, which is a did I say event? At this venue, the Harmony German Club, which is a fantastic venue.
Actually, this is a great venue, this guy. So if you haven't been down to any of the tournaments that are at the Harmony German Club, definitely come down. I'd like to give a shout out to the head chef here as well. He has made sure that all the players from around the country are being well fed. The food here is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes. Schnitzel. You would expect a German venue to have good chicken schnitzels, and it does.
Would you? And why would you?
Well, because it's a German thing, you know, these
Schnitzels are
and
German
stuff.
things, are they?
It sounds German. I mean, come on, man.
They certainly have sausages and bratwurst, those
Yes.
guys. They have a lot of
Sauerkraut.
sauerkraut and pickled cabbage.
Schnaps.
And schnatz, yes, and Kessler. They can't speak more highly about this club in terms of the staff and the food.
And yes, and I will certainly consider playing in the King's Cup. It does depend on my uni schedule.
Well, just to let you know, Ron, I know you didn't invite me and the boys, but
you're not welcome,
we have
Roger.
already spoken about bringing a car load down, which will be good if we can find the time, actually.
Right, back to the games, which is what everyone actually cares about. Mick is on.
And Jamo said he's going to be going to China during that time, so it'd be good to have you over there, mates. The Chinese 8-ball was a great deal of fun, and the tournaments are absolutely amazing.
Oh, I've just noticed the balls are wrong, Dan, on the.
Oh, yep, took it over.
Yeah. But anyway. Mick's shaking his head at that shot because it appears this red on the left doesn't go to the middle. He has to land on it high. And with where he is on the red, it might be tricky to pull off. You might have to screw back and land very precisely, which is never a shot you want to be playing. Oh, he's played that alright. I mean, he's landed on a shot, which is... it's a tough shot. What do you reckon, AJ? Looks like he's going to have to play some stunny sort of off the rail shot and get on the black. This is all sorts of difficult.
I actually think...
Thanks,
I think
person
running
whose
through-
name I can't say.
Thanks
For the comment there, mate.
Tort. Thank you very much, Tort. We really appreciate that. Thank you. So I fancy this of just running down with top and playing the black ball to the middle off the yellow. If you had a pot of that.
Oh, you reckon the black went in there, eh? I'll tell you what, I don't reckon the black actually did go in there. I reckon he's played the cover there. Actually, what am I saying? Of course he didn't. But anyway, well. Well, Sean with the opportunity here. I presume the top red, as in the one nearest the black, doesn't pass to this bottom right until the one near it. Why is there an echo, Dan? It's kind of distracting.
That is on Dan's microphone there. He likes to indulge in the commentary, old Dan.
Sean's not landed great there. I wonder if he'll be looking at a snooker. But the problem with the snooker is the one rail escape. Mick's not that unlikely to pot it. In fact, he's quite likely to pot it. And obviously, if Sean leaves Mick any easy shot, he's gonna. Okay, so he's played the snooker, and he's got the yellow close. I reckon Sean wanted that yellow a little bit closer, just so he can make the one rail escape harder. But as it is, it does look like there's a chance if Mick pots this red, No, it does look like the white will beat the... Oh, wait, is he just on it? Oh. Well, clearly he is because he's playing it.
The way he's lined it up, he was...
Yeah, okay, that was not...
That
was certainly not what Sean wanted. It was tight, but Sean back in. Mick with a black to get ahead.
Tush. G'day, mate. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, and he's missed it!
We just had a missed black by Mick. The room has erupted. The room has erupted cheering for Sean here.
That is, dare I say, turning point? Game changer?
Absolutely could be the turning point.
FM. I don't know if that's a radio thing you're trying to say there, Jamo, but we're on YouTube here. Sean makes no mistake, and here is the 8-7. Potential 9-6 on the hill. Mick just undercut the block.
Mick will be absolutely spewing about that. Could have taken that to a 9-6 lead, putting him on the hill. As
Mick's
Logan
just
was
taken
just telling me.
Big chug of his beer there.
This certainly keeps Sean in the match now. So we have Mick's break incoming. It would not surprise me if Mick, being a little rattled, he tries to break a bit harder or a bit bigger than what he usually does.
I'll be back in a moment. Coming on the side, it's harder and bigger talk.
Yes, Scott, we do have Deb on the nail biter there. We also have Laura Norton, who is also on the nail biting. But what a match this has turned out to be.
Thank you. You're a gem. All right. To have a look at the women's final now, Nikki did win that frame before to get to 5-2, and it looks like there's been a bit of a... Oh, geez, the stream's in no man's land right now. Sorry, everyone. Dan has just run off.
Dan has decided to sabotage the stream for everyone and
to
left
get us
it,
drinks, and we don't know how to fix it, and I'm scared to touch anything, so...
All right, let's start clicking some buttons, guys.
Please don't, actually. Oh, oh no, the bar's shut! That's a catastrophe. Oh, we missed out by 4 minutes. Why?
So I believe that everything nice that Logan's just said about harmonic bow is just going out the window. But we are now up to water, which doesn't bother me.
We're in the water
We've
zone,
just seen
ladies and
Sean
gentlemen.
Walpole bring over one
Thanks,
glass
Sean.
of water for both commentators. So now Logan and I will have to share the single glass.
No, this is... sorry,
Sean
I'm claiming
Walpole.
it. Anyway, back to the games. Oh, Dan, can you fix the stream? Can you... Oh, thanks. Well, I didn't know which button to click. Oh, is that the button you were going to click? Oh, well, never mind. Sorry, guys, I ruined the stream there for a moment.
I've been doing this for years, fam.
Oh, mate, yeah, I'm just... I'm new to this, all right? I'm the new guy on the block.
It's my first day.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
No penguins. All right, so we have Stella with the yellow at the left-hand side. Now this could bring her down to a 5-3 trail. Still a shot that Stella is more than likely to put in. I can't see with the overhead whether the yellow passes. It looks like it just goes into the right-hand jaw there. I think at the right pace that will drop. And just by the way she's lining it up, that is certainly so.
Yeah, it looked like it went clean.
I went to the top side jaw. There you go. It was a lot cleaner than I thought. Unlike a toilet, I thought it was
Thanks,
flush,
Dan.
but then it was clean.
Yes.
Correct.
Correct.
So we're seeing a cover on the yellow, which was a good shot by Sean.
Just to give an update on this frame, so the black is covering Mick's reds there. and Sean. So Mick's okay, so Sean has attempted to cover the bottom right pocket there so that he can have control over the black and 2 of Mick's reds. So that's a defensive shot there by Sean. And now Mick is going to have to deal with this because he can't progress his situation in the frame until that pocket is cleared out. So let's see how he responds. But one thing that Mick has going for him is it's difficult for Sean to get on the black. So Sean, at the moment, in order to pot out, he would have to land low on this yellow near the pocket, and he would have to smash into the black and land on it somehow.
And if he does go into the yellow, he can come into the right-hand side of the red, that is to the left of the black, and then come in and glance half ball onto the other red and open up both reds if he had to. But now that entire scenario has been folded.
Mick's tightening things up here.
Shots.
Yep.
With the red covering the path towards the yellow.
Now, Sean might be looking at trying to get the yellow further over the hole, but that's very difficult to do without potting it.
Unfortunately, Jamo, this happening in venues across Australia. COVID, we have seen that licensing and certainly liquor licensing has been a bit more expensive, harder for venues to keep open.
Sean has got a bit of a result there just quietly. He's gone full smash on that pocket there, cleared everything out, which would be a disaster because Sean had control over it. But he's managed to leave Mick on only this really long pot. And also he's got coverage, he's smothered one of Mick's reds at the top there. So Mick might be looking to cover this hole. Nope. Never mind. Wonder what Mick's plan is to deal with that red at the top there. But yeah, Gemma, I'm sure these boys have drinks back at their rooms waiting for them if in the situation that they're able to win. So the celebration will go on, all right, whether at the venue or elsewhere.
I'm sure Sean will like to stay in a very good state. He also has the teams finals tomorrow.
Actually, that's true.
So there's a very good run.
I'm sure his teammates would want him in great condition for that.
Yes. All of his teammates do.
Yeah.
Please, Sean. No, even Sean's been a good lead for us coming through the teams event. We also see
Mick's promoted he's promoted his tough ball there. Really nice shot there by Mick. He was able to get it out off that ball to the middle, and now he's just got to find a way to get back down for it. This is actually really tough, I think, because he can't. Oh, maybe he plays the cut now. Okay, see, that's what he's looking at because he's realised he's in a. It's tough for him to get one of these balls down here, unless he plays the one on the right-hand side, which is a thin cut, and get back down to the table for this problem ball. And he'd have to screw back really hard off the ball on the left-hand side if he wanted to do that, because it's on the top side of the pocket. So let's see how he plays this. It's not easy for me. Not as easy as it might look with balls over the hole.
One thing I have noticed actually with Mick, I noticed by playing him quite a few times, certainly through the IPA events, he doesn't like the extreme cuts on anything, even though he's having a look at one now, though he certainly doesn't mind going a length of the table to then come back to a ball if he's not too sure on a cut. Just one thing I have noticed about Mick's travel on the table. We got Buzz trying to be as careful as he can, creeping around the commentary, trying not to make a noise before a shot.
He's gone the thin cut. He's played it well, and he is on his ball,
which he's landed perfectly.
He's actually landed delightful.
So this gives him the perfect danger to go back and forth.
That is
on the same
brilliant
side
shot
that the
there
white
by
ball is now, to put the black ball into the bottom left-hand pocket.
Just got to glide past here. Just got to play a nice little controlled white ball here. This has been a good finish by Mick. Oh, he's gone into the
Into
black.
and he's
Oh,
got a result out of that.
He's got a bit of a result there.
He won't be unhappy with that.
I mean, yes, he was
but,
very likely to be on it, but he created uncertainty by going into the black, where he could have
Absolutely.
avoided it. And he makes no mistake.
that in and the CT crowd goes wild.
Mick is on the hill.
Brings the gap to 7-9 Mick's way. Very, very difficult to keep a level head at this stage of the game. Very late at night, late in the tournament as well.
It is certainly.
Having just a quick breather from the fellas here, so we will focus on the ladies on the left-hand side, with Stella unfortunately scratching the white ball in top left-hand pockets, which will give Nikki ball in hand and free ball on the yellows. Likely won't see too much of any clever plays here by Nikki on moving her opponent's ball. She may just end up dollying her own ball on the rail down, which will leave her open for the ball in the middle at the bottom of the table to continue her pot out.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Even though the balls on the rails are much easier on these Supreme tables, there's still balls on rails. You know, you gotta land in a really precise area to be on them good and all this sort of stuff. So that's a very common usage of the free shot. Is just promote your rail ball and then go ham. That's what she's done here. I think she would have preferred a little bit more angle here. If she was a little further up the table, then she could roll this ball in on the left-hand side and get a bit neater on her other balls. But I think she'll just come back a little bit for this ball to the middle. Oh, okay. No, she's stunned her.
And she's played a little bit too much stun on that and gone a bit high. I don't think she can see that yellow past the black.
Yeah, it's gone a little bit
And
pear-shaped,
we've
hasn't it?
just been informed that the ladies match is going to be a race to 8.
Oh, okay. We had that totally incorrect.
Unfortunately, we've been given some misinformation, but that's okay. That means
Sure, there'll
that
be
Nikki
an
Howard is
inquiry
slightly closer
into what went
to
wrong.
a victory here, and a little bit further Stella has to travel to obtain.
Oh, Sean did not hit that break as good as...
But he certainly smashed it.
Yeah, he smashed it, but you notice the white shot off towards the right middle
Absolutely.
pocket. The way he's been playing the break, he wants the white to come almost straight back. So that means he didn't hit that as precisely as he would have been intending. However, he's got a ball, and he's on, so he won't be unhappy with the result. And he's on the reds here, and the reds look... I mean, they're all in the open, but this one on the left-hand side, near the black.
I believe the one near the black, if he was to use the red that is down on the bottom rail, making sure that the white ball is either towards the middle or just between the middle and the left-hand side of the table, he can use the angle to come up and break out both the black and the red and promote them.
And the reason we're talking about breaking it out is on a standard Australian 7-foot table, this red ball you would just play to the middle every day of the week. However, these pockets, the middles, the way they're cut, are very tight at that angle. That is a very difficult pot.
Toit like a toika.
Yeah. So Sean will... He's more likely to play it to the top left pocket than
So
he is
he's
to
going to
play it
play
to
the
the middle.
promotion shot now.
Oh,
And
he's
he
played
has
a...
missed and fouled unintentionally.
Oh.
This will give Mick Norton a foul at 7-9 onto the hill.
I wonder what he was trying
There's a
to
lot of
do
pressure on
there.
this foul. He wanted to, I believe he wanted to just slightly nick off that red and send the white ball down into the left-hand side of the cushion there, where he could have still come off that yellow and moved that yellow out of the way while still keeping his red ball on, kissing into the black.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I think the pressure might be getting to Sean a bit here because he's done the old fresh airy, and now Mick has a brilliant opportunity here to
You're right.
seal the deal.
It was the worst time of the match to get an air ball. So this will be the determining factor for Mick here. This will test how well he is playing. You can see Sean Having a little bit of relax and the old eyebrow raised there.
Yeah, Sean's sort of accepted
Defeat.
that this
Whereas
match is
I would like
over.
to see,
However, it certainly isn't yet. But you tend to expect at this level that when you play a foul...
Mick's played a smart shot there. He's tied up 2 of Sean's balls and moved away quite a bit of traffic just with 1 ball.
It's another clever usage of the free shot.
That's what I quite like about these rules. Very, very good in Blackball. I quite like the free shot rather than the 2 shots in the world rules. And also, I'm not a fan of the turnover or the ball in hand anywhere on the international rules. That's personal preference, though.
Yeah, the free shots opens up a lot of opportunity for creativity. Because there's so many things you can do.
Yes, you can hit any ball.
Yeah, any ball. Any ball. Even the black.
Absolutely.
Alright, so Mick...
that's Stella who's come off 2 rails, snooker behind the black, and has potted her ball in the middle.
That's a pretty brilliant shot. Very
That is
nice.
a fantastic shot by Stella.
So Mick...
Hopefully she capitalises on this.
Okay. Great black. There,
Great
Stella.
black there, straight into the middle. You can see she's happy with herself on that.
Brilliant shot. And Mick here he is now massive favourite to get these balls. The room is silent.
Oh,
Mick
and
has
Mick
twitched on the
just
shot.
short it. Sean is straight up from his chair.
He has done the old Q strangle and
Towel down. Walk of confidence
Good job.
from Sean around the table. We have Dan with the drone cam.
Sean has played a
Very smart shot.
safety.
Very, very smart shot by
A
Sean.
lot of drama here at the
Second
German
nature
club.
to this man.
Mick will be kicking himself. He had the match in his hands there, and now he has to work for it. I do wonder if his total. I haven't heard the total call. I believe he is. So he does not need to hit a rail here, and it does look like he's going off the side cushion just to nudge this. Oh, that is.
And he's almost come back for it for a second bite of the cherry.
So worth noting on that shot by Mick there, he was still in a really good position in this frame because he had coverage on these 2 reds to the bottom here, and Sean has his red tied up below the black. The black still goes to the middle, right? So Mick was still in a very good shot. What he needed to do was not foul, and unfortunately he has. So now Sean with his free shot just needs to get this yellow clear of his reds, and then he can have a crack at stealing this frame back and getting us to 8-7, 8-9.
With Sean's break, I believe.
With
At 8-9.
No, that would be Mick's break.
Mixed break?
Sean's break will be at 9-all if we get there. Remember Sean broke this frame and I said he hit it bad and
He
got
did
a ball
indeed.
and yeah.
He did indeed.
Alright. So with the free shot, as I said before, there's so many options here. But what he's looking to do is make it so that these 2 reds are potable at the bottom end of the table, which most likely means clearing this right pocket. He's opting for a different approach. I wonder if he's trying to kill the black here. What do you reckon, AJ?
I believe he will just be trying to leave it as is. He was
Okay,
trying to
he
move
tried
that
to do
yellow
all
to
of
the
it.
right-hand side.
He
There was
tried
a
to do
lot of
all
moving
of it.
parts there. Certainly not out of his skill range, but
Yeah, what I mean by
just
all
a
of
little
it
bit,
is
little bit more pressure at this stage of the game.
he tried to pot this yellow on the right-hand side while setting the black up at the same time. And well, by the black, I mean his red below the black.
Which I didn't mind. I don't mind the shot actually. Having a look at the afterthought, if that shot had come to fruition, he could have played the pot with the red to the left-hand side, or even played the snooker, which he likely would have done.
Oh, that's a honestly, that is a fantastic shot given the
And
circumstances.
now we are seeing why they call him the genius. This will be a simple single rail escape though for Mick, with potential to pot the yellow into the left middle.
Yeah, so just as before, Mick is still in control of this frame because he has coverage on this bottom right pocket. He just needs to not foul, which he's done. He does not need to hit a rail because he was totaled. And now Sean has been asked the question again. Can he deal with these two reds or play a really good snooker? Must have a plan. Looks like another snooker. And he's done a very good shot there. The precision with the white is impressive. I'm actually going to ask him how he does these shots later because he plays them so very well. But again, Mick just needs to not foul. If Mick keeps not fouling, Sean will eventually run out of ways.
Well, these two, actually with these snookers, these two yellow balls getting further and further apart certainly makes it harder to hit one of them because he's reducing his chances every single time he's moving them. Now Sean has the opportunity to move this red ball over into the jaw and cover that yellow, which will then give him back control of this frame, forcing Mick to play up the table.
Yeah, I do wonder what Sean's going to do here. Yeah, so he's got that in front. Okay, that's a very nice shot. Jamo reckons if Sean gets out of this frame, he is favourite.
Jamo will be making that call just based on momentum alone. That is what happens in these. You get a little bit of bloodlust, a little bit of momentum. Suddenly you become unstoppable in the lasting frames to a match.
So Mick is now behind in this frame because he doesn't have control of this bottom right pocket anymore.
So Mick will be looking to take on this long pot and then being able to use one of these yellows to the right hand side to pump off the rail, knock out Sean's red and open up his yellow again.
That's correct. There is a gap that Mick can exploit.
And he's made the pot. It's a very, very good pot, especially the distance, the pressure.
And here we go.
The importance of that shot.
Mick had a very good opportunity early in this frame to take the win, and now he can see it again. He can see his opportunity. Let's see if he can take it. Oh, he's hit that. I hate to say it, he's hit that horrendously.
It's interesting to see what Sean does here actually, because he can use his free shot here without taking ball in hand.
I think
he can knock the red over to the left hand side, moving that yellow that's over the pocket there and killing it at the same time.
The thing that the reason
Here you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotta be careful here to make sure he's on a ball. And he is. He's played that very well. Alright. Let's see if he can finish. We want to see the 9-all, surely.
Everyone wants to see the 9-all.
Everyone wants it. Even Mick Norton fans want to see 9-all. Admit it. Oh, that's
still a good shot. He's coming to black. He hasn't promoted it enough.
That's a mistake Sean does not usually make.
That's
what pressure does, ladies and gentlemen.
Still favourite to pop this and screw back slightly to cut the black into the middle.
It certainly is.
He's straight enough to make it an easier shot. It's a brilliant shot. He's coming to the black.
Oh, and here we go. We have a really tough shot for Sean now.
A very tough shot. And the pressure is on here. He knows that this is the key to keeping himself in the game here.
That looks like it's going to stay there. And it did.
Sean's upset. It was a very, very good attempt.
Shattered. Now let's see if Mick can finally seal the deal on this frame. Just wants to get as close as possible to this ball on the right hand side to make the putt as easy as he can. Sorry, ball on the right hand side. I mean the one near the rail. this room, ladies and gentlemen.
There was complete silence
That is not
in the
what
room
Mick
there.
would have wanted.
And Mick has landed. Not so ideal on that. He's going to have to leave himself the double to the middle
I think he will
on the
be leaving
yellow.
us on the double, yep.
We are in absolute silence here.
Hello. He has landed good on this double.
He's going across the face of the yellow ball here.
Mm-hmm.
Not the most difficult double
No.
that we've seen, but
It
under
is a
these,
shot that
under
you
these
never miss.
circumstances,
Unless you're in the final of the singles and you're on the hill. He doesn't get these. Big
I'll
call,
put a
Rob.
fiver on it, Rob, that he does.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, you know what?
You owe a fiver.
I owe you
that.
$5, Rob.
Does Sean get these,
By
Rob?
a fiver, I meant high five. And there is that
Big
rattle.
boogie.
He got down. He hit that quickly.
It was not that difficult of a double. But that's what the pressure does, ladies and gentlemen.
And Sean has
Sean
put the
makes
black
no
in.
mistake. Mick,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very
you-
interesting match.
you have to feel for
Underway
Mick
here
here.
now.
He just couldn't quite get over the line in that frame. He had many opportunities, but he just fell short each time. But it's okay. He's got 2 more frames here to seal the deal. 9-8 in front. I'll be back.
Norton has had a powerful break there, putting 2 red balls into the same middle pocket on the right-hand side. It's quite silent in the venue at the moment. A little bit of chatter. We have Mick Norton, who is going to break apart these balls here, and this could be the tell-all tale of how this frame will go. And he has missed it on the jaw. The room has erupted in cheers for Sean. He has attempted the skill shot, been unfortunate. You can see Sean upset, he's hit the table there. He's very unfortunate. He did have the attempt at the skill shot. Again, another black ball rule, where if you pot your opponent's ball with your ball, as long as your ball goes in. So for those of you who have missed it, that was a free ball for Mick Norton, which is why he played the other ball, and he still has a shot at the table.
this double passes to the middle. It looks like it does. Oh. Never mind. Oh, these are Rollins. Sorry.
And Logan has just made the call of roll-ins for Mick Norton here on these yellows, so he'll stun the white off this yellow back a little bit, leave himself some angle to trickle down the table to his last yellow to the bottom corner.
Okay, it looks like he's going to go to the left-hand side pocket then, given that. Oh, he's got...
I feel like that was going to be
pretty
the...
straight. No, he's screwing back in. He's screwing back, isn't he?
Come down.
Oh no, yeah,
it's
going
to be the angle he was going to take all day.
Alright, this is a tidy finish here. Can he keep it together? Oh. He's gotten away with that one.
Gotten away with that one a little bit, but...
And this... Oh, Jesus.
The rubs.
You can't say that from the crowd. Someone said take your time. You can't say that. What are you doing? Anyway, some idiot in the crowd. Alright.
That is Mick Norton has taken out the singles of the Australian Blackball Nationals in his home state in ACT. And he is a well-deserved Mick Norton, well played. Sean Partridge takes out second. He will be a little bit disappointed with second, however, he still has to be proud of what he's accomplished. He's played well all week. I did expect him to put up quite a bit of a fight.
Congratulations, Mick. Honestly, very well played. It was a very high standard final, very nervy at the end, which is honestly great to see because, you know, I totally crumbled on the nerves earlier today and I feel a bit better about myself seeing these guys do it. But yeah, high standard final, and Sean will be shattered.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the men's finals over. I'm going to sign myself off.
I will probably have to do this as well, as we have matches in the morning.
Absolutely, we've got our team's final in the morning. It is now currently 12:30 at night, and we will be back up in just a handful of hours, be getting ready for our team's events. So wish us luck, go Victoria. Thank you for those at home for watching. That was AJ Marshano and Logan Brand on the commentary. Good luck to the ladies, both Nikki Howard and Stella Paru, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
No.
Is that your jacket, Mark?
Message him, he's not too late.
You did, though.
We can go.
Oh, the match ain't finished. He hasn't completed it.
So we don't play 11:30 though, right?
Yeah, you carry on. He hasn't pressed it, so got to carry on.
We'll play to 15. So you can lost to us, so we go straight through, and then to final.
But you're not driving back with the others. I thought some of them were off it. Oh, okay. I thought you said you were going Saturday.
Chippy's already gone.
Duncan Bruce. Right, see you in the morning.
So should I
Come on, Nicky. Come on. Come on, Stella. Come on, Queen Stella. Have a look. Come on, boy.
He knows you so well. Yeah, he does. It's just a long-term friendship.
Have a look, Stella.
So I think you can read him further.
Have a look.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew that he was fighting him because yeah. Yeah. Not. So great, though.
George! Come on, Stella. Come on. Come on.
Congratulations. So everyone's got a better online night. Fantastic. Well done. Good night, then. Good night. Good night for everyone all around. It's
is,
That's
all
getting
right.
times and investment.
Too right. Everyone's good there. Gee.
Come on, Stella. Go, Queensland. Come on, Stella. It's all right, mate.
Thank you. Is that happy? Happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy.
Tell them all to play.
Title? Men's. Just men's, yeah.
Go, Stella. Come on.
This is the thing that
Go on, Nikki. Yeah, great shot.
What's up? What a match. What a match. I'm pretty proud. I'm a proud wifey. Deserves it.
Relax, Stella.
Oh, fella.
Let's go, mate. Come on.